Hello everyone, my name is Shilpa Rani. Here I am going to present a video on the subject of BIS 504 Business Intelligence of Assessment 1. So let's begin. The first part is introduction. Data analysis is vital in making informed decisions as part of modern business environments. The report is a business intelligence dashboard created using Power BI to study prices, feature, and inventory trends of cars. The cars dataset is used to analyze the market trends, the impact of feature, and stock dynamics. It aims at producing actionable information to aid pricing strategies, inventory optimization, and business performance in the automotive industry. This solution has enabled users to engage with the dashboard and discover insight effectively, which have been useful in making decisions based on data in terms of the pricing strategy, inventory management, and business planning. There were also several types of charts, such as the line charts uh, and bar charts, and the scatter plots and donut charts. The project uses a systematic business intelligence methodology on Power BI to examine the price, car characteristics, and inventory trend of cars. The main data is loaded to the Power BI, and the first data preparation is done with the help of Power Query. This step involves the standardization of data and the cleaning of categorical data. Any gaps or discrepancies in entries were audited and rectified to ensure quality of the data. The dataset is then modeled in Power BI after the data preparation. Since all the necessary attributes were present in the CARS dataset, it did not need any complicated relationships and only a simple data model was needed. Equivalent key performance measures were then developed with the help of DAX data analysis expressions. These were average price, total stocks, and estimated revenue, which is the product of the price and quantity of stock. Analytical phase entailed the interactive visualization designed to investigate patterns and relationships. The initial part explores market tendencies, where it is illustrated with visual indicators like line charts and bar charts to examine various trends in prices in terms of manufacturing years, brands, and models. The second part studies the impact of feature, comparing chart to identify the effect of the cost of a vehicle by the type of engine, among others, and the type of transmission. The inventory and availability section contain donut and stacked bar charts to show stack distribution and status, and scatter plots to evaluate the correlation between price and inventory level. The dashboard was developed using Power BI to provide a comprehensive and interactive analysis of car pricing, features, and inventory. It is organized into various pages which correspond to certain business goals, and users can navigate through the various parts of the dataset in a coherent order. Further, on a outlier analysis section employs the scatter plot in order to identify abnormal pricing patterns. There are interactive brand, model year, engine type, and transmission slicer on each page, which allows one to dynamically filter data. This interactive and organized structure facilitate effective learning and making of decisions. This section analyzes car price change among brands, models, and manufacturing years to draw larger market trends. The market summary and pricing trends dashboard provides several visuals to understand these trends in more detail. The price distribution chart revealed that the majority of the vehicles in lie between 30K and 100K, which has a significant peak surrounding the higher price region, which suggests a significant dependence on mid to premium vehicles. This means that the overall market value of the car is moderately high, with an average price per car being approximately 59.43K, which is calculated by considering all the cars. It is evident based on the bar chart that there seems to be no significant price differentiation among the bigger brands, with the average price being around 55K to 60K. Toyota, Mercedes, and BMW brands are mostly similar to each other. This section uses the features of the vehicle to determine their impacts on prices, that is, engine type and transmission. These are the key characteristics that affect the cost of production and consumer preferences. Hence, they are the major factors behind price discrimination. Understanding the impact of feature aids in the more successful pricing and positioning strategies by showing which specification drive higher value vehicles, as well as help better understand which specification to highlight in marketing. The feature impact on pricing dashboard identifies obvious interaction between features and prices level. The engine type average price indicates that hybrid car are the most expensive car with an average price of about 62.14k, followed by petrol, electric, and diesel cars. This implies that the hybrid technology is priced highly, probably because of effectiveness and superior technology. This section examines the distribution of vehicle inventory over brands and models and how the availability is used to show the demand strengths. The inventory level are an important indicator of the market performance, since when they are low, then this may be an indicator of high demand, and when they are high, this may be an indicator of low sales. Knowledge of such dynamics will aid effective planning of inventories and enable business to achieve alignment between supply and demand. Inventory and availability analysis dashboard provides a more detailed view of stock distribution and availability. There are 500 vehicles in total, out of which 178 vehicles are in the current offering, meaning that a good size of inventory has already been sold or booked. The chart of the brand revealed that Nissan, Tesla, and Mercedes have the most cars, approximately 70 to 75, whereas Hyundai has the smallest amount, indicating variations in supply or demand according to brands. This section assesses the monetary prospects of inventory through a review of the revenues input, the value of the inventory, and the mixes of feature. It is concerned with determining which brand models and configuration lead to the best business value and helps in making more informed decisions regarding stock investment, pricing strategies, and product prioritization. The brand and transmission clean chart of inventory values indicate that overall the total value of the auto vehicle will increase compared to the manual vehicles, especially to the brands such as Mercedes and Nissan. The investment and business insights dashboard shows the financial size of the data set in total and the revenue of about 1.18 billion with an inventory value of about 291.92 million with the mean price of vehicle of 59.43k. According to the chart of revenue distribution, the brands like Mercedes, Nissan, and BMW generate the major part of the total revenue and exceed about 150 million, which means that these brands perform quite well in the market and offer products which are more valuable. Variations and anomalies in pricing are important to understand the odd market behavior and enhance accuracy of pricing. The analysis is done to see how the price change with variations in brand, models, and type of engines and level of stock, as well as identify outliers that can lead to the distortion of overall trends. These insights help in identifying high-end segments. The investment and business insight dashboard shows the financial size of the dataset in total and the revenue of about 1.18 billion with an inventory value of about 291.92 million with the mean price of vehicle of 59.43k. According to the chart of revenue distribution, the brands like Mercedes, Nissan, and BMW generate the major part of the total revenue and exceed about 150 million, which means that these brands perform quite well in the market and offer products which are more valuable. The analysis indicates very prominent trend in pricing, feature, and inventory behavior in the automotive market. The most evident trend is the division of mid-range and high-performance cars. The price range is mostly and centered in 50k to 60k, with some models going above or below this threshold, depending on the characteristic or positioning of the brand. The dashboard allows a complete insight into the price, feature, and the dynamics of inventory of a car. It emphasizes the significance of the mixture of features, positioning of brands, and demand trends in market performance. The insight promote the use of data in decision making as business can optimize their prices, better inventory management, and maximize their revenue potential in a competitive automotive market. These extremes raise the average return in general and can be misleading on general pricing patterns unless they are distinguished. Generally, the review shows that pricing depends on a value chain of brand value, features, and model differentiation where outliers contribute in forming the ideal market perception. The combination of brand, model, and engine type graph as a stack bar chart shows that the particular configuration make a disproportionate contribution to the increased price. Thank you.